Hey, what is up, lovelies? It's Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and today we're gonna do something a little bit more um, fun, I think. For me, it's a little fun. We're going to take a page out of Gacha Smack's book, and we're going to try and predict what the Gacha revenue is going to be for the month of September. Now, a lot of banners have been releasing for a lot of different games, so this is going to be way more difficult in predicting than last month's or the month previous, because we have Genshin and HSR and ZZZ, Weathering Waves, kind of like pumping out characters, whereas the past few months they've kind of like slowed down. So I feel like they're getting the ball rolling again. So this is probably gonna put Love and Deepspace in a different position here. Now there is a dark horse in the running. It showed its face last month in the August revenue report, AFK Journey. Now they're having, I think, a new patch coming out soon. I don't play AFK Journey, however I can see the appeal that it would have in the EN side and also in the CN side, so the dark horse in the running. So this one can actually mess up my ranking here. Now, just to run over all of the different banners that have come out in HSR, we had Fei Xiao come out, and that was pretty much this entire month, if I'm not mistaken. And the amount of people who have pulled for Fei Xiao is insane. So I'm just gonna say that she is a badass character that has come out, and it was also with a quad, like a triple banner basically, because it was like the reruns of different characters, and those reruns were like Black Swan and Robin, and it's just so many like A+ characters that people have been wanting for a very long time. So my guess is that this banner is either 1 or 2 in the rankings. Like that would be 1 or 2. And then the other banner, the other like game that would be next, would be ZZZ. Now I say this because Jane Doe shook the world with her trailer, and when people pulled for her, it was insane. And you know, there was a lot of jiggle physics that went into this. And now we have Cesar Caesar, like Caesar salad. And having those two characters like in 1 month, like go through the course of 1 month, is pretty crazy. So you know, all the gooners out there probably dishing out some cash on those. So 1 and 2 would be HSR or ZZZ. Next, I would probably say, depending on the amount of revenue that the shorekeeper can pump out for Weathering Waves, can bump up Weathering Waves to maybe 3 or 4, you know, placement wise. Just because the beginning of this month wasn't really that poppin' with Zezi and Shangli Yao, since Shangli Yao was free character, so who would pull on that character? So having the shorekeeper probably garnering the most revenue within the first 3 days of its release is pretty much all Weathering Waves has to rely on. So it might be 3rd or 4th, if not it's 5th. Like it's pretty low. It really depends on how many people are gonna pull for the shorekeeper. I have a feeling that it's going to be a lot of people, because she is going to be our, like, pretty much our second sustain in the game, and it'll get rid of Verena as our main sustain in a lot of the team comps. So having the shorekeeper there, I think a lot of people would really want her. I just don't know how much people can dish out in such a short amount of time. So let's see. The next ranking that I would give is actually for Love and Deepspace. So probably 4th or 5th is where I would place Love and Deepspace, because the beginning of this month wasn't really that exciting, since a lot of people can skip Raphael's Into the Canvas and Zane's birthday, they would do the event, but I don't think that a lot of people would be pulling on those two banners since they are just solo banners, and you can just experience the memories on YouTube. So I think people definitely, majority of people definitely skip the two banners if they're not your favorite. But with Wander and Wonder, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. This is where the Gooner girls gotta, as Captain Cabinets would say, you know, show their power in pulling for these men. But I don't know if it would be to the same extent and same veracity. Is that the right word? As people pulling on Fei Xiao or pulling on Jane Doe or Caesar, you know? Like I feel like Fei Xiao would garner more revenue than Raphael, Zane, and Wander and Wonder. So let's see, if we're gonna sum this up, so number 1 I would say is actually HSR. Number 2 would be ZZZ. Number 3 would be it really depends on AFK Journey, honestly. AFK Journey is gonna throw a wrench in the entire thing. I'm gonna hesitantly say AFK Journey. Journey, and then number 4 would be Weathering Waves. Number 5 would then be Love in Deepspace. And then number 6 is actually going to be Genshin. Now, I say that number 6 is going to be Genshin because I didn't really see that much hype on Mulani coming out, and there weren't that many people who were into Kanich. And I think that those were the only 2 banners that came out this month. I could be very wrong. I know that the Skater Girl is coming out soon, if she is not out yet. I haven't seen anybody pull for her, so I don't think that she's out yet. But that is my prediction. Let me know what you think is gonna be the gacha revenue down below in the comments. Definitely Love in Deepspace is still gonna be like top 6 at least, is what I'm hoping for. I don't really see it being like second again, just because there have been amazing banners that have been coming out in different games. I still love in Deepspace and I support it, but I'm just trying to be realistic here. And I don't want to get people's hopes up and then just have it completely crushed. So that is my take on what the gacha revenue is going to be for September 2024. Let me know if you have different ideas down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to join the Goblin family, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm very excited for the next gacha revenue to come out. Thank you again for watching. My name is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye now.